Coming through, coming through. They have the, all right. Coming through, coming through. It's literally a house up here in the woods. Unbelievable. Coming through, coming through.
We're in the Orlando area.
What's up, everybody?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, man. We're gonna call you Larry just for the sake of this video.
Yes, sir.
We're somewhere in the Orlando area. Why would somebody end up living? I mean, you literally have made a house in the woods.
Yes.
What brings somebody to live like this?
Sometimes bad decisions, other times just poor circumstances, and they all add up to this. Sometimes people don't realize how close they are.
Yeah. I mean, how do you keep up your hygiene daily? Is it easy or hard?
It's not easy. It's become easy because I'm used to it. But you know, I have to bring water back here.
You have to bring
20
water?
gallons sometimes at a time, and to be able to wash my clothes and everything.
Awesome. So, how much time did it take you to build this?
It took me about a month and a half.
Month and a half?
Yes.
So you're a hard worker. I mean,
I've built this before, and we had to move.
okay. What led to you having to move?
They sold the property was sold.
The property was sold?
We were living in the woods. They sold the property, and they came in and surveyed it, and so everybody's got to go.
I want to ask anybody watching the video that knows where this site is, you know, not to mention it, and we'll block the comments so nobody can.
Thank you.
All right. So, what happened at was that in Florida where they made you move out?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Around the Orlando, Tampa
In the
area?
Orlando area, yeah.
Okay. So, you did this all in 1 month?
About a month and a half.
So, you're a hard-working dude.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any skills or trades or?
I do. I'm a plumber by trade.
Okay.
I do all kinds of handyman stuff, word of mouth usually, and
Yeah. What's the hardest part about living like this?
being looked at differently from
Okay.
people.
Would you like if people treated you like a normal person?
I would like that, yeah. I mean, I'm no different than anybody else. My circumstances led me to live like this, and I get looked at like a
Differently.
scumbag or something. I'm not.
Right. I mean, you obviously are not lazy because you've pretty much built a home here.
Yes, sir.
If you were able to, let's say, buy a piece of property and have your own place, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Right. So development, you said, is a problem for people. I mean, you put so much work into this place.
Yes.
You don't really own the place.
No, I know that going in, that I don't own the property, so at any time, they can come and tell me to go.
Gotcha. What is the biggest danger of being homeless? I hear all types of crazy stories.
I don't feel any danger here. There's several people around, and we all got each other's back, you know, and...
So this is a community?
It is.
Okay.
We're part of the whole community, you know? And,
Right.
And we're forced to be our own little community, but we're part of
Yeah,
the big community.
I agree.
We feel that way.
Right.
We're
You
not
take
looked
care
at.
of each other and you
Yes,
protect each
yes,
other.
we do.
Okay. Let's say drinking water. When you go to get drinking water, are you able to find it at a store? Do you actually drink rainwater? How do you go about it?
There's a machine that you can buy, 25 cents a gallon. The ice machines, they usually dispense water also.
Okay.
So I buy it there.
Gotcha. Mosquitoes. I see you have mosquito nets up.
Mosquitoes are a problem.
Okay. What state are you originally from?
I was born and raised in Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Okay. A lot of the homeless people that we have in Florida come from other states.
Yes.
Is it the weather?
I believe it is. I don't know if people necessarily came here homeless.
Yeah.
I think that circumstances led them to be homeless here. I don't think there's a better place if you're going to be homeless. I mean, you might as well be whether that you can
Yeah.
stand
I
being
mean,
outdoors.
it's either Florida or California
Yes,
because you don't want to be homeless in Massachusetts.
absolutely not.
Right.
You'll die out there.
People think that homeless people are all addicts or all
It
lazy.
seems that way. We're all grouped in together. I mean, people are homeless for lots of different reasons, and we're just looked at. We're a bunch of drug addicts or drunks or whatever. You know, I don't do any of that.
Cool. So you don't drink,
No, I don't.
you don't smoke,
No.
you don't do anything illegal.
I smoke cigarettes.
Okay, but not illegally. Okay. So what I want you to explain to people is obviously you're not lazy. You don't even have to tell me that because what you've done here is incredible. So, you know, the notion that to say that you're lazy would be kind of idiotic. You obviously didn't settle for what you had. You made something out of it.
I
And,
just figured if I'm going to be forced in this situation, most people live in tents. I'm going to just make it as comfortable as I can and be
yeah.
comfortable.
And that's brave, I think.
Thank you.
I think it's brave and admirable because at the end of the day, we're getting screwed by, like, if you live in the Orlando area, rent around here is like $2,000 a month. So we're all kind of forced into a slavery of some sort.
It is in a way, yes.
So do you feel like there's a level of freedom almost?
Yeah, a lot of us do out here.
Freedom.
Maybe not in those words, but yeah, it's a different lifestyle, and it's I actually find it agreeable.
Agreeable.
Yes.
Okay. Would you in any way believe that, let's say somebody who has a normal life and they look at you and they think you're not they're better than you, or what would you say to somebody like that?
Well, if they judge me by looking at me and my circumstances, then I thank them, because it saves me the trouble of having to get to know them before I realize that I don't need them in my life.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I can tell you're a very decent dude. I came to your place unannounced, shook your hand like a man. Do you find also that a lot of times criminals come to these places and kind of almost victimize the people that are here?
Like I said, people are homeless for different reasons. A lot of them are because of legal reasons and drug use and everything. So we gotta look out for each other. We don't have a next door neighbor, so to say, that's gonna keep an eye on somebody sneaking through or whatever.
Gotcha.
So we're careful. My dog lets me know when anybody's near.
I can see. Yeah, he's done a good job.
Yes.
Tell me about your dog. How long have you had him? Like, what's your relationship?
I had him almost a year. He belonged to someone who was murdered.
Okay.
And he was just a puppy. He's still just a year old now. So, but he always liked me, so I took him in, and I never regretted it.
Gotcha. So in this county of Florida, I mean, I don't know if you know this, but Citrus County, Citrus, I think Hernando, just a bunch of counties up here. Marion County outside of Ocala, this whole area in Florida has a huge drug overdose thing. Do people out here actually die from that? I mean,
it's the same as your other neighborhoods.
Yeah.
A small percentage of people do those things. That risk factors that lead them to that, and it's horrible.
Gotcha. What are the little joys in life for you? Things that you enjoy.
I wake up and I look out. I walk outside and look at what I'm looking at. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
It's nature. It's beautiful. I don't see a house. And not that that's a bad thing, but I mean, it's just beautiful out here.
Yeah, this is like having 100.
Appreciated.
This is like having 100 acres to yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Appreciate your time, man.
2 years ago.
Wow. So this is your art right here?
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I have probably 40, 50 paintings on canvas in the house.
Cool, man. Have you thought about doing like murals for restaurants and stuff?
I have actually gotten hired. Somebody saw a couple of my paintings in somebody else's house.
Yeah.
And I got hired to do a mural around the pool.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
Out here doesn't make you one bit more or less than a human than anybody else.
Absolutely not. We're the same. And
what can people actually do to help people? Because like you're obviously trying your best.
all they got to do is give somebody a shot. Give somebody a shot at something. If they're going to hire somebody to do something, don't automatically not include people that may live this way.
Yeah. Hiring people that are homeless.
Hire whatever they can do. Say good morning instead of looking the other way and think,
A smile. How far does a smile go?
Miles. It's like a human being. We're the same inside.
Exactly.
We're the same inside.
So treating people like a human being is important.
That would be so much better.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, we're not judged by how much money we got in the bank.
No.
We're not judged by the color of our skin.
No, sir.
What's what really matters?
The heart.
The heart. Thanks for your time, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.